This shit crazy. Well, it's just, if I say funny, you guys won't cancel me, but like if I say funny, that might not be the best way to describe it. It was notable. We'll go with that. I feel like when there is corruption, when there's fuckery, and it's more on the comical side than on crowd brawls and people getting seriously injured side, it happens at MMA Series. And we're going to talk about an incident like that at MMA Series 84. Though there are good fights in this league / promotion, there is so much free. I'm actually working on a video right now about a crazy brawl that occurred earlier this year, so stay on the lookout for that. MMA Series, if you guys do not know, is a Russian mixed martial arts promotion founded in 2019-2020, which you think like, oh, it's a new promotion. That's pretty much 5 years ago now. Time flies. Time flies. They're now promoting their 85th show, just 5 years into their run. It's a good regional show in Russia as far as producing prospects. They have a TV deal that features other low-level promotions and MMA leagues as well, Guerrilla MMA being one of them, for example. It's a great feeder league to other bigger promotions in that area. I've seen guys go the Ryzen route. I've seen guys go... There's quite a few guys who will fight in one championship, and obviously ACA as well. But there's a lot of craziness, bullshit, corruption, and fuckery that occurs in MMA Series. When I saw this highlight, when I saw this story on Twitter, I just commented, it's always MMA Series. Now, this story, I want to say there's no corruption involved, no brawls, you know, outside of the cage. Instead, the Russian Jamie Alvarez, that's right, Eddie Alvarez's wife,
emotional, you know, he is an emotional,
began to beg for the fight to stop. And this was all caught on camera. I'm pretty sure it was phone camera. I don't think this was the actual broadcast here. She was cage side, yelling as her husband was being beaten to a pulp. His opponent in the top position, and Vladimir Polozov on the bottom getting his ass whooped. And probably didn't help his ego, manhood, or even just mental state there, in addition to his physical state, to have his wife right behind him yelling, "Stop! Stop!" in Russian, okay? It's a very aggressive stop in Russian. His opponent was Anatoliy Galushka, who was getting the better of him most of that fight. Eventually, though, Vladimir gets an armbar from the bottom, jumps on the top of the cage to celebrate, just yelling at the crowd. An amazing comeback and an emotional roller coaster for his wife. Vladimir Polozov, now 3-3 as a pro, ladies and gentlemen, 28 years of age. Like I said, his opponent, Galushka, was making his pro debut. This was in the first round, but pretty much Polozov was getting his ass handed to him in that first round, was taking a beating the whole time. There's a little bit of an interview after. Not the best translation, but you'll get the gist of it. But anyways, you've listened to me yap enough. Check this out. I feel bad even laughing. There it is, baby!
Этот бой был просто переполнен каким-то определенным экшеном. Жена твоя кричала, что постановили бой. Ты слышал? Как думаешь, что она тебе дома скажет?
Ну, она скажет, ты что такой? Я не знаю, чуть инфаркт не получила. Но я вам скажу, я своему тренеру, вот видели, да, моего тренера, и пацанам в раздевалке говорю, я его вытяну на себя, он будет бить, а потом я, как Федя Емельяненко, выйду на висячку. Я это сделал, я знал. Голова у меня чугунная.
By the way, I love how he's like, I told them, like I was gonna get beaten, but then I'd come back.
Да, моего тренера, и пацанам в раздевалке говорю, я его вытяну на себя, он будет бить, а потом я как Федя Емельяненко выйду на висячку. Я это сделал, я знал. Голова у меня чугунная.
My head is cast iron. What a crazy guy. Again, I have another video coming out likely in the next 2 to 3 weeks on an event that occurred at MMA Series. Let me know your thoughts on this one. She psyched him out. You better not lose this. We need to eat tonight. We need to be able to afford them beats for the borscht, motherfucker.